Alright guys, so today we are going to be installing these Shorty levers that I got for the R6. And we're also going to be installing the stickers. And the stickers make the bike go faster. So the tools you're gonna need is a pair of pliers, flathead screwdriver, and a socket wrench with a 10mm socket. And the most important part, if you're like me, is you're gonna have your drink, whatever drink that calms you down and doesn't make you bend screws or bolts. I'm not gonna be riding, and we're all adults here, so you know not to drink and drive. So we're gonna set this up and we're gonna install it on R6. Now, how do you figure out which side goes on which? It's pretty easy. The side with this little groove there, that little groove there, that's where your clutch cable goes. So that the other one doesn't have that. So that's the way you figure out which side is which. This is the brake lever. So obviously that goes on your right hand side. And again, the side with the little circle there, the little groove, that goes on your left hand side. Sorry about the garage is in construction mode right now. It looks like a mess, but hopefully soon everything will be nice and clean and normal. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off this bolt. Okay, there's a 10mm nut underneath, so we're gonna put the socket there and take this sucker off, and it'll slide off, and I'll show you how to do that part. But we're gonna do the easy side first. I always like doing the easy side first. So again, there is 10mm bolt underneath. We're gonna put the socket underneath there, and then use the Phillips head screwdriver and take this bolt off, and it should slide right off. And we'll go from there. So first thing I'm gonna do is put this sucker in here. And we're gonna take the bolts off without scratching anything. I hate scratches. There it goes. Come on, you little bad boy. Alright, so that's the bolt. Put it somewhere where you're not gonna lose it. We're gonna unscrew this. And before I take this off, I want to just show you the difference in size. So it takes off a pretty good amount. There it goes. And that's it. That's all it is. Let's slide this one in. Gotta make sure it's aligned properly. Damn, I gotta get glasses. I can't see crap. Okay, I see. You gotta push it in a little bit just to get it lined up. There you go. So yeah, you gotta push it in a little bit just to get it lined up. This is a tricky part, getting the nut back in. Just feeling it around. There it goes. Oh, come on. Alright. Do it this way. Oh, that looks good. So I've had this bike since 2012, and I paid it off in 2015. And I kept it stock, except for the first lowering kit that I got. Cause I really don't keep bikes that long. I always end up trading them in, or well, actually, I had two Harley Davidsons. I had a 2011 Rocker C. I love that bike, but it has such a hard suspension, and the potholes up here are crazy, so I had to get rid of it. And I had a 883 low. The suspension was a little bit better on that one, but it was still kind of hard. Whenever you hit a pothole, it would rattle your teeth. So once this is on, you can adjust it if you want it farther out, but I want it as close as I can get it. Yeah, that's good. Sweet. So definitely the right side is easier. Now let's switch over to the hard side. All right, so now we have the harder side, which is, it's not really that hard, but first thing you want to do is turn this thing so that there's a little groove right here. You want to line it up with this groove here. Okay. I think that's pretty lined up. Maybe a little bit right there. It's hard to see. Then we're gonna loosen this bolt again underneath here. Okay. Spinning. Is it spinning? See, this is why I have to drink sometimes. So my guy Kenny over at Mountain Motor Works, he is patient. He's like a saint. He's so patient. because I would be. I couldn't work on motorcycles. I'd rather be riding them. Okay, we got the bolt. We didn't drop it. We didn't lose it in the engine anywhere. So we're good. I'm gonna put it over here so I don't lose it. And we're gonna slide this bad boy out. Okay. I'm gonna put it over here where I won't lose it. And we're gonna slide this out. And you can see the little notch. And we're gonna just pull that sucker and put in this one. So that's where the pliers come in. So you wanna be careful. Don't fray it or anything like that. And it's gonna pop out somehow. Okay. There we go. All right, let's drop this bad boy on the floor. Grab the new one. I'm gonna put this sucker inside here. Okay. And we have it in there. Okay. And we're not gonna drop anything, right guys? Yeah, that's right. Grab the bolt. And we're gonna line this sucker up. All right. Slide it in all the way. Straight, hopefully. Come on, go in. How can you go in halfway and not go? Woosah. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Can't see. There we go. Got it in there. All right, let me grab the bolt. I mean the nut. The socket. And I'll put this sucker on without dropping it. Without dropping it. Let's see if we can get in there. This is tricky. All right. Let's see, is it on? Yeah. It's on. Let's tighten it a little bit by hand. Always tighten everything lightly by hand. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. See if I can tighten it this way. There we go. That makes more sense. So yeah, if you hold the nut and you turn the top, it's easier than trying to turn the nut first. Look at that. See, we're learning stuff all the time here. All right, so now I can't turn it anymore, so I'm gonna hold it. Oh. So I got anger management issues. So it takes me, it's harder for me to work on stuff without getting mad. But eventually I get it. So if I can do this, chances are you guys can definitely do this. So I'll work on the little stuff that I know that I can handle, that I'm not gonna do something stupid and look at that. Oh, gotta turn this thing back. There we go. See, this is why. Let's see. Okay. So, okay. That makes sense. But so you don't want to tighten this bolt too much, too tight. Because if you tighten it too tight, it won't bounce back. All right, so there. So, that's perfect. So you want to turn this until it's adjusted where it bounces back. It gets close to this spot here. And I think we're good. So we're gonna tighten this sucker up a little bit. Make sure we're going the right way, yep. There. Too tight, see? So let's back it up a little bit, just a smidge. There we go. Make sure that sucker doesn't... Keep an eye on that bolt, guys. I mean, that nut. But it looks good. So there you have it, guys. Let's take a look at this and I'll show you around. Isn't it beautiful? It matches my, it matches my R6 on the bottom there, matches my rims. And now it's wheelie ready. Because now I can just go like this instead of having to go all like out like that and grabbing it. Yeah, that feels good. I like it. I was just gotta go for a test drive, but not today because I'm drinking today. So everybody puts on their stickers different. A lot of people put them on different angles and stuff. Put it on straight if you want. I think I want to put mine maybe down here. I don't know. Everybody knows that stickers make your bike faster. Right? Ride it, baby. There we go. Ride it forever. I think it looks badass. I hope this video helped you guys out. Remember to hit like, subscribe, and that notify button. And I think, what's the next thing we're gonna do? Oh, we're gonna put a K&M oil filter on this thing. But I haven't figured out where the hell the oil filter is. And we might just let Kenny do that when I get my oil change. But we're gonna put on an exhaust on this thing. We might put a fender eliminator on. Not too sure about that. Gotta find out. And we might change these turn signals. But we'll see. It might be a winter project after I finish my garage. So stay tuned, guys. I'll see you on the next one.